My name's Heidi Mippy and I work with my own business called Impact Dreaming. I like to see Impact Dreaming as a Nyungar hub that looks at restoration, wellbeing, cultural education for Nyungar people. In general, that's what we focus on, but there's lots of activities that become part of that business model. We're a new business, so I can talk about the impacts that we're hoping to achieve or that I know that we will achieve. We want to improve biodiversity back on country, so we're wanting to put particularly Nyungar food and medicine plants that aren't on country back into country. We want to make healthier food production systems or more sustainable food production systems and improve the well-being of our people both culturally, physically and with their health. The biggest challenge I've had is to find capital investment, and it's only a smaller bit of capital investment, but it's the capital that we need to get started. All the other pieces of relationships and partnerships to assist with the activation are in place, but the funding models are not always aligned to Aboriginal ways of business, and that's been my biggest challenge to date. The model of Impact Dreaming is not about scaling, and I get nervous about conversations of scaling up. We like to talk about scaling deep, so that is how other Nyungar business can create the same place-based model on Nyungar country, but in their own business. So in many ways it's niche with a place-based impact that can be replicated by other people. It's not in our interest to grow, it's about enabling other Nyungar businesses to step in the space and do the same thing in their region. Really, the only support services that I'm looking for are contracts in the work that we want to do on country. The capital investment that I have mentioned already, I've got fantastic relationships, networks, partnerships with universities and scientists and other people to help us. So it's really the capital that we need the most support with, and then the employment contracts to do some of the restoration activities on country. I'm here today because I really believe in the way that Impact Seed work with businesses as a whole, and I've had now several years of relationship with Impact Seed. I am also here today because it's important for Aboriginal people to be in these spaces and to step into these spaces and put ourselves here to learn and hear from others' experiences, both for our own growth but also just to help us to understand around different ways of seeking funding or partnerships or delivering impact. And I think for personal learning it's important to also be part of that. Impact Seed have been supporting me with some of my business development activities, and I want to say also even just a mentoring perspective of things that I could think about, or giving me a little bit of I throw out ideas, and they've been a sounding board for me, which is important to have someone to listen to and to test things with. So I've really valued the support from Kylie, Sven and my relationship with the team. Heidi Mippy from Impact Dreaming. We're on Wajak Nyungar Budja today at Cardigar up at Kings Park.